my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to my live quilting chat, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi everybody, welcome to our show. Thanks for being with us, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Show us some love wherever you're watching. Send us some hearts and thumbs up. And of course, we want to encourage you to subscribe and sign up for notifications so that you never miss a show. It will just pop up on your screen. It's a big show today. A big celebration is in order. Of course, we have some new things that have arrived. And we have another announcement towards the end of the show. But of course, we want to start with encouraging you to stick with us throughout the show. We have some winners, some giveaways. $25 gift card is up for grabs every show just for commenting. So keep those comments coming. I would love to hear everything you got to say about what we're doing or what you're working on. And then, of course, we do have a giveaway question at the end. So if you can't catch us live, you can still win. Yay, 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 yay. All right, so let's start with that question from last week. I asked you, what is your favorite piece of clothing? We had our last show, live show was live from Iceland. And I remember Mr. HP, he's of course here too, running the show. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, bud.
There he is, there he is. And so I asked you what's your favorite piece of clothing, and our winner is Joelle L. Joelle, her favorite pair of clothing or piece of clothing is my pair of jeans that are so old they're now in style with all the rips. Those are the best when you've worn them so long that they just kind of hug every single curve on your body, and it's stretched out in all the right places. Gotta love that. So we have some beautiful quilts on the set. Let's talk about that. We have some quilts actually from the new book, but all of them are kind of Halloween theme. Yes, we're getting so close to September, which is officially Halloween season, officially scare season when it's 2 months away, in my book at least. So we have Bellatrix on the wall. This is, of course, one of the quilts in the book. This is what I call a perfect stash buster. Just strips, 2.5-inch strips and 1.5-inch strips, lights and darks. You can control whatever colorway you want. I chose to just use grays and blacks and oranges, and then all of my lights and low volumes. It was very scrappy. It's all just coming out of my drawers of strips, and I love that kind of project. I just kept going and kept going because there's sometimes never ending what comes out of those drawers. Gotta love Bellatrix. It's like a perfect quilt to make as a leader and ender alongside other stuff as you kind of gather more scraps. I love those kinds of projects that just kind of eat up all your scraps. You can use little pieces. Then we have on the ladder in the middle, there she is. This is Inga, made from one of our Halloween bundles. It is by Midnight Magic bundle, and I used a beautiful gold for the accent color. This quilt is gonna be a lot of you guys' favorite from the new book. It's quick, it's striking, it can be made very contemporary, modern, but you can also make it much more traditional just by color choices, and so it's versatile. And then, of course, we have a Kimberly on the cabinet. This is a Kimberly 2.0 that we did before the quilt along, and happy to say about all the Kimberlys, there have been lots coming since we finished our quilt along. Of course, that was right before we left for our trip. I left for Iceland. And we will be doing another slideshow with all of the ones that you've posted since then. Can't wait to show you that this coming Friday for Happy Friday. All right, so speaking of Iceland, we had a wonderful trip. I, of course, took my tour group first throughout the country. And we had a lovely time. We had quite a bit of rain to begin with, but then, of course, Mr. HP joined us halfway into the trip, and he brought the sunshine.
I brought the sunshine.
He's my sunshine. He brought the sunshine, and it really kind of didn't rain much after that.
Talk about the quilt behind me.
Oh, no, we didn't. This is a June from Midnight in the Garden, right? Am I right? Yes, it is. You know what? I have to apologize. We got home Sunday, and so we're still got a little bit of jet lag and just time zone problems. Because what time did you get up?
Trying to figure out our mojo.
Yeah, you got up at 3:30 this morning or something.
Yeah, last weekend.
And
too early.
yeah, so at this point in the day, we get a little droopy. But there's so much to do, we can't get droopy, so we are on go. But speaking of Iceland, we had such a lovely trip. So the tour group went home, and we got to spend some more days with family and friends, and doing a lot of fun stuff, but also a lot of relaxing. So there is our whole group in my parents' backyard. We can't really see faces. It's kind of a far away, but lovely, lovely group. And our Icelandic tour guide, Dorothea, she was amazing and funny. So we really enjoyed her. Oh, there. You can zoom us in. Good job. My parents are in the middle of this photo, so they, of course, got to be part of it. So let's see. Let's look at some other things. After the tour, people went home. We hiked up to the fresh, erupting volcano. And Mr. HP said that this is the farthest he's ever walked in his lifetime. Because this was quite a bit farther from where the original was last year. So this photo is a photo of the crater, or one of the craters, from the eruption last year. So we had to hike past them and then another hour at least. I feel like at least, yeah, almost an hour after that. And there it is. It was just bubbling.
It wasn't a walk in the park either.
It wasn't a walk in the park. You can maybe see it's very, very rocky. I don't know if you can see that in any picture. Maybe of the crater one. Then, okay, so we did that. It was about 8 miles, right? Round trip. Took us 2 hours each way. And then our last night in Selfoss, bonus, we had spent a night. I made dinner for my family, and we played games and had lots of fun. And my nephew was leaving to go home, and he called us and said, you should check outside. The northern lights are crazy, which is very, very rare for this time of year in Iceland, because it's usually later in the year, and usually it has to be colder, but it had been kind of cold for a while, for at least 3 weeks. That's a cool picture. I wonder who took that picture.
My photographer.
So Mr. HP got to experience the Northern Lights for the first time.
It was awesome.
It was pretty cool, especially to get to see him mid-August. It just doesn't happen. So super special. There's the fam, or part of him, my brother and his wife, his kids, and my parents. We had dinner and lots of laughs. We love to play games and just laugh. We taught them how to play the game on the phone, the heads up game. That was pretty funny.
That was fun.
That was great. So great trip. Kind of energized from being home and seeing our people, my people. It's always great. So we're rejuvenated. And Mr. HP went swimming almost every morning with the locals.
Day.
Walked to the swimming pool, got his little laps in, and a sauna and a hot tub outside.
I had to after that walk.
Geothermal heated pools.
After that walk.
Yeah, you had to after that walk. Yeah. We call it a hike. That was not just a walk in the park. I would say that was quite a good hike. Oh. All right, so our big news, of course, when we got home, She is here, everybody. The book is here. Yes, very exciting. I'm so thrilled with it. It looks great, and I'm excited for you guys to experience it. You can, of course, order your copy if you haven't already. If you pre ordered, we are working on getting your stuff out. I know a lot of you have gotten your notifications in the past couple of days, and the rest of you will get them in the morning. They will all be going out. Yes, I've been signing. I've been signing. And for those of you that want to ask, can we come pick it up on Saturday during the tent sale? Unfortunately, there's no way we can do that. We are shipping out pallets of books. So it's already in a process. Labels have been generated, even though you haven't got your notification. So we just can't do that. It's all in the process, out of our hands. But we're excited. You hopefully will be getting it before Saturday, possibly. Some of you that are close. But I wanted to kind of flip through it and show you some really, really cool things. I know I've shown you all the quilts in the book, but you don't know all the, of course, all of the cocktails. So we have the quilts, and then we have the cocktail recipes. So a little bit about how to utilize the bundles. We have the general instructions, and let's see. We have some cool things in this book that I don't think anybody has seen before. And that is these little QR codes on some of the quilts. And let me show you what that does. What you do with those, I'm sure most people now know QR codes because of COVID. Everybody learned how to use QR codes. So what you do here is you just open up the camera on your phone. You just hold it over the QR code, and then this yellow link appears. You don't take a photo. Don't take a photo. Just hold it over, and then you click that, and it takes you to a video of how to put jewel. Just a quick little video on how easy that quilt is. So we have 5 videos in the book like that. Just a quick little demo on how easy it is, because most people, when they see some of my quilts, they think, oh, this is way too easy. No, way too hard, because it looks hard. But we know it's not hard. So 5 of those in here, and check out the one in the front. The one in the front of the book, right here. You can see some photos and videos from behind the scenes videos from when we were doing the photo shoots for the book. So I think I'm very excited for that part. Excited for you to see it. You'll see in the back of the book, I always include some beautiful quilts from all my testers that have made the quilts in the book. So that's always fun to see different colorways. And then, of course, the juicy cocktails. So we are very excited for you to receive it. And we would love for you to post a picture, how excited you are to get it, and maybe tell us what you're excited to try first, whether that's a quilt or a cocktail recipe. So what I wanted to add to this, we're going to be putting together a blog post about Stripology Mixology 3. So it will be just a running blog post. We'll keep adding to it with photos of quilts that we've already made from the book, and what kind of fabrics we used for those that are still available. Some of the fabrics still available. Of course, these 3 are all a part of the book, and we've made so many, and we're always working on new ones. So it will be kind of a fun inspiration for you to go through it and see the different colorways of the quilt, because we all like different things, and sometimes a pattern just all of a sudden gets on your radar when the fabric is right. Isn't that true? So one little thing I wanted to talk about regarding the book orders. Yes, if you ordered the actual printed book, it's on its way to you. However, we've gotten quite a few emails from you that realized just today when you got the notification that you accidentally ordered the ebook. And so unfortunately, with downloadable products, we cannot refund them or take those back if you have opened them and downloaded them. So if you realize you got this email, whoops, I accidentally ordered the ebook, make sure you don't download it, because then we can make the change for you. Normally we don't do any exchanges for digital products, but I will do that in this case only if you haven't downloaded them. And we can actually see if you downloaded them or not. So don't download them if it was a mistake. But those of you that ordered the ebooks, they are now in your account. So go check your account for, there's two formats. It's one is a PDF, and then one that's the EPUB publication, which is usable for like iBooks or e-readers like iPads, things like that. So any questions on the new book or about that process? No? It's a little messed up. Okay, I see a question not about the book. There Ilana asks, when will the digital version be available? It's available, so it's in your account if you ordered it. Somebody asked about the Colorways bundle. Any news on that? Nope. That is a bundle from it's a Danish company, so unfortunately we've seen a lot of delays from them, so I have not heard anything. We are anxiously waiting, just like you guys. Love the QR codes. Love that, love that. Oh, Pam says her only question is, what should she make first? Oh, let's help her out. What should Pam make first? I don't know. You want something simple? Then maybe Inga. Do you want something more challenging? Maybe Bellatrix? Got some scraps to try? I can't help you there. They're all great, so I can't wait to see what you do with it and what inspires you in that. Like I said, super proud, very happy with the final look. Back, delicious cocktails. So I just hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy. And if anybody is offering up some forearm massages from signing thousands of books, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. So of course, the exciting thing took place while we were away, and that is all of our clips came in. Our beautiful clips to go with our stickers, our organizing stickers. We have all three colorways in stock, as well as the stickers. Stickers are sold separately because I know a lot of you have a lot of clips already, so we didn't want to put them together. And so you can either purchase any of the colors of the clips, and then the stickers are sold separately. And they, in the package, 3 sheets of each, one of each color, so plenty of stickers to set yourself up for whatever you want to get organized about. So any questions on this, on the clips and stickers? I know some of you have been getting them and sending us how great it is and how you've been needing something like this. So I can't wait to see all the ways that you're using the stickers for. So we will see. Okay, so we will have stickers and clips for sale on Saturday, yes. And we're going to spend a lot of time today talking about Saturday and the tent sale. So that is up next. Let's talk about Saturday. I'm so excited. We are just deep into prep, and we will be for up until Friday night probably. Tent sale happening this Saturday, August 27th from 10 to 2. We will not start selling anything until 10 o'clock, so it doesn't matter if you show up at 7. You cannot shop until 10. Just so you know, we will need some room to set up, so 10 o'clock is when we start selling. But the forecast looks pretty okay. It's, it's had like a percentage of chance of rain, and that percentage kind of going down, which is great. Now it's a chance of isolated storm, and it's down to like 30%. We're like keeping our fingers crossed. So if you guys have any ins with those weather gods, let us know. Of course, here's the schedule. I'm doing 2 identical presentations, and which will be drawings. We will be drawing from our quilt raffle. We'll be raffling off the quilt, and all of the proceeds will go towards a fund to finish all of the Hope quilts. So we'll be purchasing backings and battings for all of the Hope quilts that we're now collecting. So I wanted to mention a few things that were not on the flyer. We will be going live from the tent sale on Saturday. We can't tell you exactly when, but it'll be spontaneous, and it'll be both on Facebook and YouTube. So this is when it's really important for you to make sure that you are signed up for notification, that you are sure to be subscribed to either YouTube or follow our page on Facebook, and make sure you click that notification button because it'll just pop up when we go live. So it might be from our presentation, might just be from just walking around. So it'll be fun to give you a chance that can't make it to be a part of the day, special day with us. That is the first thing I wanted to mention. Now, if you are coming, I am excited to see you, and we are all excited to see you. I just wanted to mention this. We had some questions about this, and we decided to do something different. This, of course, does not apply for previous orders, but the inside shopping is going to be limited. It's going to be just a numbers game. You take a number, and you can go inside and shop. So it's going to be packed, and I don't know if we'll get to everybody, but if you know you need a certain thing, you can order ahead. You can place an order on the website and make sure you put in the comments when you check out that you're going to pick it up at the tent sale. So we'll have a separate area where you can go straight and pick up your order. So what will be sold in the tent is all of the sales stuff. We will have a separate table that will be selling my books and the stickers and the clips, the new stuff, and some cool new t-shirts. So that'll be outside, so you don't have to go inside to shop any of that. But if there are any of like newer fabrics, something that's recent, something that we don't have in the tent, and you know you want to get, you might want to place that order and mark it that you're going to pick it up. So we can only guarantee that you can pick up if you place that order before noon on Friday. Noon on Friday, the 26th. So I will give you that warning during our Happy Friday show. That is the cutoff that we can guarantee that we can get your order ready to be picked up. Because honestly, at noon on Friday, we go into full setup mode for our Saturday, for our fun day, Saturday fun day. All right, so just make sure if you do want to place an order and pick it up, make sure you bring an ID because we need to see your ID to make sure that the right person is picking up your order. All right, so another thing we'll have a table there for you to pick up or drop off Ukraine quilts, quilt tops, or just Ukraine Hope blocks. And we also will give you an opportunity if you want to volunteer to get some blocks to put together or a top to quilt for us. We will actually, you'll be able to pick that up right there too. So both Ukraine, Hope for Ukraine drop-offs and pickups. So that'll be there. I said a little something about our quilt raffle. We'll be raffling off some quilts. After those 2 presentations that I do, we will draw from the raffle tickets. All of the proceeds will go straight to buying backing and batting to finish our Hope quilts. And we are looking for volunteers to either take blocks to piece and quilt, or take tops to quilt, and we would really appreciate it if you volunteer to do that. And if you're further away and still want to volunteer, just send us an email to help@GEQuiltDesigns and give us a heads up that you would be willing to do that. We would really appreciate that. We can't do it all ourselves, of course. but we are going to do quite a few. We are already doing quite a few. Okay, so some of the questions that we've been getting, payment methods. We will take cards everywhere. The only place we won't take cards is the raffle tickets. It's going to be cash only. The raffle tickets for the quilt, and then we'll have gift baskets too, will be cash only. So that might want to bring some cash. Our food trucks, we've checked, they both take cash and cards, but no checks. You can leave your checkbook at home. No checks anywhere. All right, then we are going to be outside, of course. So we have quite a bit of seating, but probably not for everyone. So if you are local and coming and want to just throw a little lawn chair in your car, I think that's a great idea to be able to sit down for the presentation or just sit and visit with people. I think that's a great idea. If you have a chance to grab a lawn chair with you, go for it. Then, of course, comfy shoes, lots to look at. And if you have large tote bags, we can't bring that into our tent. We will provide you with a shopping bag to make sure when you're shopping. So if you have big bags, you can always transfer at the end. But just leave those. It's going to just create too much chaos for us. So I appreciate that. Any questions? Do you see questions? Woo! So great that there will be food trucks. Yes, delicious food from Whole Soul. And then, of course, the drooling moose with lots of sweets. Love that. Okay. New shirts. We're going to reveal the shirts on Saturday. So we're not maybe I'll reveal it on Friday for the show. We'll see. Okay, any questions that you're seeing? Yeah, somebody said, please bring your patience. Yes, please bring your patience and your happy self. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a lot of people. And so we're all going to do our best and have a good time.
Folks are just sad they can't make it.
Yes. Patricia is asking, are there any tours of Paisley Park? You would have to book all that online on the Paisley Park website. I think they only do tours, they book tours only online, so you can check there if there's any availability. I know they've been pretty sold out for the most of summer. So, anything else? Well, if you didn't get your book in the pre-order, you can have a chance to get a signed copy at the tent sale too. All right, so I think that's it. I think I'm ready to show you some fabric. Now, if you have any questions on the tent sale, you can always post them, send them to us to help@GE Quilt Designs, any questions you have. And those of you that pre-ordered the book, just show us a little patience there too. You will get your shipping notification. If it didn't come today, that means that our mail has already been picked up, so you will get it tomorrow. Don't worry, it's all in a process. So let's talk about our fabric. I have some brand new fabrics. The first one is actually not a bundle, but it's a panel. And this just makes me want to go straight to a certain store after the show. This is called After 5. So it is a panel. It's a wine-themed panel and a really cute little border. How cute would that be to put on a little dish towel? But then really cute wine panels. It's got, 6 different ones? And I can measure them for you. I would guess they're about 10 inches. Yep, just under 10. They could probably finish at 9.5 really nicely. So great to use for table runners or placemats or anything like that. They would work with some of my placemats. And there are 3 fabrics that came with it that we have in 1 yards. We have a beautiful After 5 tossed grapes. So just kind of a light background with some grapes and corks and corkscrews and some labels, wine labels. And then we have 2 tone-on-tones, a nice typography print in the green and in the burgundy. So it's all these drinking words: harvest, salute, why not, drink, Chardonnay, Zinfandel. So really cute stuff, great for gift giving. You could even you could use this for a bag, for a friend, for you know, your wine club or whatever. Applique it to a bag, put it on a towel, placemats, table runners, or even just a topper, like a little trivet. All right, so then we have 3 bundles to show you. I'm going to start with one that's called Windswept. Windswept. Yes, and this is a fall line, so not Halloween, but fall. I'm going to start with kind of the lighter end of the spectrum here. And so this beautiful fall leaves on a light background, so nice taupe background and darker. So it's kind of like, you know, when you went to collect leaves and you put them in a book to press them, and then you would kind of do the coloring where you put a paper over it. Remember that? This looks like pressed leaves. Love that. So then we have a light one that is a kind of like a marble texture. Beautiful marble texture with some creams in it. Another texture. And by the way, this is a Stonehenge line. So this is an ombre. So you start off really dark, and then you go into the lighter hues of the marble. So Stonehenge, of course, most of you probably know what Stonehenge is. It's a line of fabrics that has been around, and they come out with new colors. There's the basics, just beautiful, beautiful textures. Another bit darker marble texture in the grays, bringing in some of the gray tones. Then we have these branches on a light gray background. So even though it looks like fall, this of course is very classic neutral colorways. A bit more into the browns here. Nice textures. I love the variety. And then a little bit of gray in there too. And here's the second ombre. Just a little bit different. More creaminess, more browns. And then we have some leaves in some more color. Beautiful fall leaves. We have the branches on the light brown background. Some more browner textures with a beautiful rusty red in there, fall inspired. And then a couple of more, a little bit darker, same fabric, just a little bit darker, deeper, more chocolatey. And then finish off with the fall leaves on a darkest background. Just a beautiful, beautiful line from Northcott and in their Stonehenge range called Windswept. So I wanted to really stay neutral in this with the neutral tones. So I started on the darker end, since we ended there, with some of the brown tones and dark brown tones. Canvas, coffee bean. Canvas is a Northcott basic, so it works really well with the Stonehenge. Then we have a little bit lighter brown with the dimples and the Cafe Noir. For the mediums, I did the texture in the brown is a perfect mix, would just mix in perfectly here. And then the canvas and the brown rice has a little bit more taupe, a little more green to it, which plays well in some of these fabrics. And then we have on the lighter side, the chalkboard texture in the cream will fall kind of in between here with some of the creams in there. And then I have a little bit darker with the deco stitch and the cafe latte, which has a little bit more pink. So there's quite a bit of pink in some of these taupes. And then for the lightest end, I wanted to include a gray. So the bumbleberries and the light gray works great, and then the Dash Flow and the Papyrus will work great with these lightest tones on this end. Throwing in a little bit of gold because we want to play with these fall leaves as a great accent without standing out too much. I would go with the Bumbleberries Pumpkin Spice or the Chalk and Charcoal and the Rust. So this is Windswept. Beautiful, beautiful browns. And by the way, browns are back in home decorating and clothing. I'm seeing them everywhere in all tones. And they can mix beautifully with other colors. So the next line I'm going to show you is called City of Stars. Oh, Kobe's here. He wanted to say hi, everybody. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. So this is a more of a celestial type of line. It's beautiful, beautiful. Just blues, kind of whites and blues. So we're going to start with this print. I know it's kind of light. It's a Deer Stella line, so it is a very light, almost white with a light blue print on it. Just beautiful. So I'm going to go from light to dark here. Another beautiful print, really small floral. I love the scale of this because sometimes I feel like if to get small scale prints, they kind of all look the same. This is innovative to me. A beautiful low volume here, a light print with the florals, and looks like the what was the flying horse called? Is that a phoenix? No, that's not a phoenix. I don't remember what they call. Oh, the Pegasus. The Pegasus is the flying horse. Then we have a light blue, same as that print in the beginning, and that light blue. And here's one of my favorite prints. Look at that. We have the Pegasus and all the some dragons of all the City of Stars, the creatures that live in the City of Stars, I guess. But I love a blue, just a monochromatic quilt where you just kind of go with one color and then play with the prints. So here's the Pegasus on a smaller scale on this light blue background. Beautiful kind of foliage or ferns, leaves, branches on this awesome light blue, a little bit darker. And then we're going into just a tad bit darker, almost navy, with the Pegasus on it and some florals. We have the leaves. And then we, of course, have the constellations here. A smaller scale, stars and constellations on a night sky, and we finish off with a tone-on-tone navy in that same print we started with. So just a beautiful colorway going from light to dark, so perfect bundle to play with that light and dark. And then, so I chose just a limited pull with this, just kind of playing with the colors. So going from the whitest white, which would be just dots on white, so pretty much a white on white. Let's see if the camera will adjust here to this lightness. I don't know, it doesn't like the really white with the really dark. So then we have the Hat Trick Pale Blue on ice, and the Dash Flow and the Allure kind of for the medium blues. Going into a little bit brighter blue here, the Bumbleberries and the Midwinter Blue. Into a navy, the Grunge and the True Blue is perfect. And then I thought I would throw in one that has like a mixture of the navy. This is the Gingham Foundry Dots in the navy. And of course, with a monochromatic colorway like this, you can always throw in any color as the accent or the focus. So it would be cool to throw in just a speck of red. So I would choose a little bit darker red, spotted garnet, so it's not too screaming. More subtle, or throw in a little bit of yellow in the Quartz Lemon Citron would be a great idea as well. So this is City of Stars by Dear Stella. Lovely, lovely blues. Okay, I got one more for you today. One more, and that is a new Halloween bundle that just got here. The cutest, cutest little thing. It's called simply Trick or Treat. And so this is by a fabric company that we are new to a little bit called Dashwood. It is another European company, which I love to support, something that we don't see often. So I'm going to start on this orange end. So they are oranges and blues and blacks, but really whimsical and cute little creatures. So we'll start with a ghost. And I believe this is, it's just a is it a 6-piece bundle? Yes, it's a 6-piece, just a small bundle. Love this ghost print. Then we have some black cats and a little bit brighter orange. Very, very cute. We have all of the characters of Halloween. We have Frankenstein, witches, but they're super cute. This is more for the kids, and I love this teal color. Another novelty print with the castles and the little graves, but this is like the non-scary version, I feel like. So great for the younger generation. We have pumpkins. We even have a little mouse hiding in one of the pumpkins. I'm sure that's has occurred. And then to finish it off with the black, just the skulls. All kinds of different skulls, though. You know, they have different personalities as well. So I did a bigger fabric pool because it's a smaller bundle, but of course this could mix with so many other Halloween prints. I just think they're so unique and cute that they would just be great for my collection of Halloween. I'm going to start on the black end. We're starting with Spectrostatic Black with a little bit of white to blend in nicely, or go with a Bumbleberries Basic Black. I wanted to also throw in some teals. So I did, because we have 2 tones of these blues, so I did kind of 3 hues. The Deco Stitch in the Abyss is a perfect match here. In the middle would be the Seeds and the Azure. And then a lighter end, because there is lighter blues, I would do the Bumbleberries in the light blue. So then for the oranges, I would do 2 tones as well. The Dot Matrix Orange Slice is a perfect match with this darker one. And then the Potion in the orange from Halloween Whimsy is a perfect match for this lighter tone of orange. I found a couple of plaids, the diagonal plaid in the black or the diagonal plaid in the orange would work perfectly. And then I found a stripe. The diagonal stripe in the Halloween Midnight, of course, works with any Halloween. I did pull 2 kind of focus colors that are not in the line, but you can use them as a little accent. The Deco Stitch in the shadow is in all the skulls, so that could mix in nicely. And then also a great grunge juniper, a great green that is throughout the prints, would work well as a focus color. Now there's no, you see that I pulled no lights, but you can kind of enter and add some lights if you wanted some scrappiness. And I thought this one would be really perfect. The Vanilla Multi, the X's, they are orange and gray and black. So it mixes perfectly and would be great, a great mix or a great background to work with these fun, fun prints. So Trick or Treat 6-piece bundle from Dashwood. Really cute. I think this would make a really cute, like, treat bags, or it would make really cute just table decorations, some placemats. Yeah. Pillowcases, like the little travel pillows, would be awesome. So very cool for that. All right, so let's remind you of some things. So the Hope for Ukraine, if you still have blocks or quilt tops or actual quilts that you want to send to us, you can you can do so. So here's our address again. We will get them to where they need to go. This is the place, 125 Columbia Court, Suite 8, Chaska, Minnesota, 55318. That's the shipping address if you want to send yours along. So, another big announcement. Speaking of showing you some Halloween, every year for the past at least couple of years, we have done a Halloween show for you. So, a Tipsy Tuesday Halloween, where we inspire you by showing you all of our Halloween fabrics, and we've been making samples and ideas for you. So make sure you tune in. That is going to be next week. Tipsy Tuesday, August 30th. Oh, and we have some live sound effects. Live sound effects. So August 30th, 4 p.m. Central. But of course, let's finish off with a question, a giveaway. Oh, we got a live winner first. Live winner.
You're all jacked up.
I know. I'm blaming it on the time difference, because right now it is 9, almost 10 o'clock Iceland time. Okay, so who's our live winner, Mr. HP?
Drum roll. Where's the drum roll? Come on, drum roll.
Come on. Come on. Oh, there it is. Jane Sevals O'Connell. Jane, congratulations. To claim your gift card, just send us an email to help@GEQuiltDesigns, and we will get to that right away. For those of you that didn't win, that didn't win this time, you have another shot. Just answer this question. Whether you're watching us live or after the fact, here's your giveaway question. With our sale coming up and our event, here's my question. Do you attend fairs and festivals other than quilting? The Minnesota State Fair is starting this week, so maybe that's something you go to every year, or other types of festival. I would love to hear it. I don't think I have to ask you if you would go to a quilt festival or a quilt fair if you had the chance. I think every quilter would say yes. So if it's something other than quilting, I would love to hear about it. Just put it in the comments, and we will draw randomly from all your answers and announce our winner on our next show, on the Halloween show, after our tent sale this Saturday. So that is it. Of course, we will be live this coming Friday, 12 noon. That is August 26th, day before. Tent sale eve. Tent sale eve. Cannot wait to see many of you on Saturday. And like I said, we're going to go live so you can be a part of it as well, even if you can't be here in person. But that's it for us today. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you this coming Friday. Bye, everybody.